I have no idea why I take things so seriously. Like, if somebody tells me call me at 9 o'clock, I'm gonna call you at 9 o'clock on the dot. And if you don't answer, I'm gonna be very upset because you told me to call you at 9 o'clock. I like random spontaneous things. Like, yeah, let's go hiking. We can do that. If it's something that's gonna get in the way of my routine that I set for myself, I'm like, all right, now there's an issue. Fuck it, I'm gonna just record all the way through and we gonna see. Just be yourself is what I keep repeating, but it's like, I don't even know what that means. Obviously, I have hobbies. I bit my lip, excuse whatever that is. I like to write poetry. I like to spend time in nature. I cannot stomach being with somebody for more than 2 weeks. Now, since I've grown older and I have been working on myself, I can. But at the time, when I was like in high school, everybody gets a 2-week free trial. And after those 2 weeks, if I'm bored, like, we're done. Like, I need you to stimulate my mind. I like intelligent people. I like smart people. I like to switch things up. I like to try and I like to experiment with things. I really do. I don't like to feel confined to using one thing. But yeah, I was just telling myself, like, last night and just now, like, oh, just be yourself. Just be yourself. But then I was like, how do I be myself if I don't think that I know? I can easily adapt to anybody that I spend time with. Maybe it's the Gemini in me, whatever environment I'm in. And it's a blessing and it's a curse, but at the same time, it's like, damn, who are you? I guess with the creating, I always thought that, like, oh, I need to have some type of, like, strategy, marketing type of thing. Let's just have fun with this. Let's just fucking have fun. A lot of people like success stories, and not with just, like, creating, but just, like, in life in general. And, like, I think the most important thing to take away is, like, somebody else's success story probably won't be yours because y'all are two different people. You can listen to their advice, of course, but you can't follow it to a T and expect to receive the same type of success if you're not being true to who you are. I always used to tell myself, like, if I was ever to become allergic to something that I really love to eat, I would just eat it anyway and suffer the consequences. Mind you, I've never really honestly eaten bread like that in the first place. Now that I know that I have some type of allergy to it, for some reason I keep eating it. It's been getting worse. Like, at first I would just break out on my face. Now I'm getting fucking rashes. I'm raw dogging this adulthood now. Also, I just had some coffee, so I'm trying not to have a panic attack. Also, I have to shit, so that's fun. Then on top of that, I never noticed how deep my wounds were as far as being myself, because why am I, like, low-key nervous? Oof, shit. Honestly, don't feel bad for my exes. Don't feel bad for my exes. The biggest part about spirituality and growing and healing is realizing that you were not a saint. Some of your relationships too. That's not the correct color. I was gonna say they deserved it, but that's not nice, and I won't say that. Rushing against the time, against the clock, because I got a shit. They'll be fine. Don't call Paw Patrol. I feel a little delirious right now. Like, I don't think this is real. I don't feel real right now. And it's because of the coffee that I had. I want you guys to realize that. At that stage of when you have coffee and everything feels like it's moving, that's me right now. Because the last time I drank coffee, I got rushed to the hospital because I had a panic attack. That's a lie. And I'm not sure why I even said that. And I actually told the story of how I had the panic attack, girl. Eventually, at 24 and 3, I should probably stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm not that little girl anymore. One thing that I can say that I like, no matter how much you probably get to know me, you'll never know me. It really gives me a sense of peace of mind. It really gives me a sense of comfort. Look at my hands. Do they look like they shaking you? Yeah. I also want y'all to know, because I'm real, I'm using a beauty filter because my texture right now, because I'm using a new skincare product. Skin is purging. Skin is purging. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She's crying. She's purring. Wait. The wrong one is purring. Sorry. I'm honestly not sure why I said that. I bought this Huda Beauty powder when I was in my bright under eye era. So that's why it's so goddamn white. I'm not in that era anymore, as you can see. I was writing about all the things that I liked last night, and I wrote an entire paragraph about how much I love music. Don't get me wrong, I love fun music. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But I also love the music that is super heartfelt, and that just takes you to another fucking universe. I love Mariah the Scientist. guys, Billie Eilish, oh my god. I know I always say like don't listen to sad music, and honestly I don't really listen to sad music like that. I still have Billie's songs, but all of her like old from the first album I actually don't listen to. They're still there because I just love how beautiful those lyrics are. Ariana Grande, of course. You can never make me hate that woman. I do not care. You can never make me hate somebody with something that does not concern me. I've come to the most horrible realization last night. What if I'm not a Sterling Silver girly? This is actually giving more than what I used to do in the past. It took me a long time to love this, but I absolutely adore my eye shape and my eyes. You can only be yourself, and I think growing up and being able to like adapt to so many different people, I could not see for a second. But what if three? Somebody's gonna hurt their little girl. You know how they said, oh, she can put her lashes on with her finger, she can't fight? No. No, I will call her Popo. That's a myth and it's a lie. Call her Popo, ho. I'm not fighting. Fighting what? Fighting for what? If you a woman that fight over a man, you should be ashamed of yourself. Especially if it's over a man. They'll be like, it's not over a man, it's over my respect. No, it's not. But she said, call her Popo, ho. Call her Popo. I drank that coffee on an empty stomach. Older people love being like, and I was your age. I was married and I already had 10 kids. Yeah, and you're unhappy. Every chance you get, you complain about your husband and your kids. And now they grew up with all these mental issues. And Sharon, please leave me alone. Say, when I was your age, I was married. I don't understand what y'all do, what y'all new age people be doing. Every time I do this, I feel like I'm drowning. Bye. Bye.